Oh, Hadrian! 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 Look, the box! It came!
What's in the box?
I don't know.
What does it say?
It says the SoCal Viking and Hadrian.
That's me. And that's you. What's it? It's the 12 games of...
7 games
of Christmas. And welcome back. Today we have Smash Up. And we have it all right here in this big geeky box. There we go. So let's go ahead. This game is made by AEG, not to be confused with ourselves at Ease Games.
True.
Yeah. Let's take a look at this box right here, because this box is kind of amazing.
It's huge.
It's huge, because Smash Up is actually a game where there's a bunch of different expansions. We have most of them here, not all of them. But there we go. So inside of this box right here, we have all of the different genres that this game uses.
That's a ridiculous number.
Yes. So what this game is we're going to be taking 2 different piles of cards here, each one themed after a different genre, and then we're going to smash them up. Smash! Yeah! Don't actually smash the table, though, please.
Why?
It's marble. It's really expensive.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and smash these up. The point of the game is that we're going to get these cards. We're going to be able to play 1 action card and 1 minion card each turn. We're going to be playing those minion cards onto bases. And bases look a bit like this. Oh. Now, each base has a point total, which with you break it. So if you have a total number of minions, all their power added together between both your cards and my cards, if they add up to, for this one, 22, we're going to break this base. And whoever has the most points of minions on the base will get that higher number. Whoever has the second most gets the second number. And we're only playing 2 players, so this one doesn't apply. But if you had more than 2 players, that's how many points that they would get.
And how many players can this be?
This is actually, I think it says that it might have a player number here where it says... 2. Oh, it says for 2 players, but it actually doesn't give a cap, because that's actually what I was leading into. This game is a bit special in that it completely depends on how many of the expansions that you have is what determines how many players you can play with. So in the base box, you have enough genres, you have 8 of them, to be able to play with 4 players. Okay. But as you add more and more expansions to it, you're able to play with more and more players.
So you're telling me I can play up to 16,000 people?
Yes, something like that. There's a 0 in there somewhere. Yeah. All right. And if you're ready, let's go ahead and find out what we're playing today.
All right, let's do it.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and lead us off, and I'm going to randomly pick. What do we have here? We're going to get ourselves...
What you get?
I got the Miskatonic University from the obligatory Cthulhu expansion. So I have a whole bunch of students that are studying the occult and eldritch.
That makes a lot more sense than that first thing he said.
Yes.
All right, my pick.
Your pick.
One.
What do we got? What do we got? Boom. We've got werewolves.
Oh,
yeah.
I can do that.
I know how hairy you are too.
Hey.
It's fitting. It's fitting. Okay. My second one will be this one right here. What did I get? I got... What is this one? I've got Mythic Greeks.
Okay.
So I'm playing with Mythic Greek students of the Miskatonic University. That makes sense. That totally makes sense.
Complete sense.
Yes.
You'll see soon why. And then let's have my werewolves in view.
Yes.
And then I'm going to pick...
You got...
Ooh, Cthulhu minions.
Yes.
So my werewolves are Cthulhu minions. So that means fur and tendrils?
Probably something like that.
Tendrils?
Tendrils. Yeah.
All right. Ooh, I'm a were-squid.
You're a were-squid. Oh, no.
Great.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and smash these 2 decks together.
Smash! Smash!
No.
Oh, you're right.
This is my Christmas village from my childhood. We're gonna protect it.
I thought we were protecting the beer.
There's many things we need to protect. All right, and we'll see you in just a second.
And then smash.
All right, and we're back. We have our hand of 5 cards. We both know that we have minions, so we don't have to do any kind of discarding and redrawing. We're going to go ahead and look at the first 3 bases that we're going to be fighting over.
Cool.
So starting off, we have Factory 4361337. I wonder where 4361336 is.
Maybe next door?
Maybe next door.
Yeah.
Probably. I should hope so. When this base scores, the winner gains 1 VP for every 5 power that player has here. So you can notice that this card kind of has a little bit low base stats for a base, as far as what you get when you break it, but it's compensated with that extra bit right there.
All right.
The next one we have is the Asylum. Ooh, this one actually is going to matter a lot for us. After each time a minion is played here, its owner may return a Madness card from their hand to the Madness deck. So that seems like it's going to help a bit more if you have cards. If you're playing against people that don't have the ability to use Madness, which both of us do have the ability to, and it's really strong. Yes. And the last one is the Monkey Lab.
And green.
Yes. Minions here get +1 power for each action played on them.
Okay.
Ooh, so that's going to be what we're going to use these little tokens for right here.
Oh,
because they're going to
sense.
permanently get +1 power.
Because we can claim the base, and that will show our...
Yeah, exactly. So we can play minions there, and if we play any actions on them, they're going to start stacking that +1 bonus.
Perfect.
Yeah. All right. So we'll go ahead, and I believe I'm going to be starting.
That sounds fair.
Cool. All right. So on my turn, I'm able to play 1 minion and 1 action. So we're going to start off. We're going to play Researcher. Researcher allows me to draw a Madness card, and he has 2 power. So this one's too funny. I'm going to go ahead and play it on Monkey Lab.
Okay.
There we go. I'm going to go ahead and draw a Madness card.
There you go.
There we go. And Madness cards read, they're action cards. They allow you to draw 2 cards or return this card to the Madness deck.
Okay. That seems pretty accurate.
Yeah. And then for my next action, I am going to play... I'm going to go ahead and play Favor of Hermes. What this is going to allow me to do is I get to play 2 extra actions.
So besides that one.
Besides this one. So I'm going to play 2 more. I'm going to have a really, really long first turn. So I'm going to go ahead and now play this Madness card to draw 2. Bam, and bam. And I still have 1 more action card. Okay. And I'm going to use that to play. That's so crazy. Draw a Madness card. Each of your minions has +1 power until the end of turn. You may play an extra action this turn. I'm going to play my extra action to draw 2 more cards.
So you have 1 action left?
I am done. Actually, that was my last action.
Whew.
Yes. There's a lot of stuff going on there.
Well, let's see if I can do something just as crazy.
Hopefully. Crazy, because we're dealing with Cthulhu's. I see. You totally meant to say that, didn't you?
I did.
Yes.
Now, I have 2 different minions I want to play. Let's see which one will come up first. Okay, let's go ahead and get my Cthulhu chosen out.
Ooh.
Since we have a Monkey Lab, that sounds like a great place to play him. His special ability is before the base scores, you may draw a Madness card. This minion gets +2 power until the end of the turn.
Ooh, so that basically means that when this base is already in the process of breaking, before it actually breaks, you're allowed to draw a Madness card, and he gets +2 power.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty nice.
That's pretty strong.
Now, before I go too far, I always have to play 1 minion and 1 action?
You don't have to play both a minion and an action. You can choose to either play a minion or play an action, or play 1 of each.
Okay. Well, then I will play an action called Corrupted. I draw a Madness card. And then I destroy a minion.
Oh no! Yours, right? No, wrong one.
Bye. Oh, you know what? What's one? No, it's
no.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
My discard's right here.
And then I get a Madness card, which is an action card as well.
Yes. All right, and I forgot to draw 2 cards at the end of my turn. And I'm going to remind you that you have the ability to do the same.
And which we have to do.
Yes, we do have to draw 2 cards at the end of our turn. We do have a maximum hand size of 10, and if we ever draw past 10 during our little draw step, we have to discard back down to 10.
Okay.
Oh, only 6? I have 8. I have a really productive turn.
He says this until he has to discard everything.
That's not going to happen.
Yet.
All right, let's see. We are going to start off by playing an action card instead of a minion. Okay. We're going to do Favor of Athena. And what this card does is reveal the top 5 cards of my deck. I may choose one of the revealed actions. I may place one of the revealed actions into my hand and return the rest on the top in any order.
So you're grabbing one from your main deck.
Yep. I'm looking at the top 5. I'm going to reveal them. And so I have 1 character I can't use. And so we have these 4 to choose from. I'm going to take Gate to Beyond, because that's going to help me out later on. It's going to help me. It allows me to play on a base, draw a Madness card, and you may play an extra minion here.
All right. I'm sure that will be a super useful tactic in the near future.
Yep, and then I actually get to rearrange the top of my deck and place them back down in any order.
That actually seems like a very strong tactic.
Yes.
If you happen to know which groups you've smashed together.
Exactly. All right, so I have Gates of Beyond in my hand, and now I get to play a minion. What minion am I going to play? I'm going to, because it worked so well for me last time, I'm going to play Researcher and draw a Madness card.
But hey,
You killed him, yes.
Yeah.
There's more than one. There's more than one.
Fine.
All right, end of my turn. Draw 2 cards and pass it back to you.
Thank you, sir.
You're
Now,
welcome.
What crazy thing will I do? Seems I have a lot less minions than I'm hoping for. Let's go ahead and mix it up, though. I am going to play Teenage Wolf.
Ooh.
This minion's going to gain a +1 power until the end of the turn.
All right, there we go.
And I get an action, right?
You get an action.
Cool. Well, I have a lot of those. So what I will do is another werewolf card. It's called Let the Dogs Out. I choose
Who? Who?
The dog.
Who?
Who? The dog.
Who?
Choose one of your minions. The researcher.
One of your minions.
One of my minions.
One of you. So we're going to destroy any number of minions at your minion's base whose total power is less than or equal to your minion's power. So yes, you can target my researcher.
Woo! But they're both gonna die?
No, you're targeting mine because mine has less power than yours.
Right, that's
and
what I thought.
destroying it.
You kind of confused me.
I was trying to swerve you.
Oh, I'm getting mad.
It almost worked.
Madness. All right, so that was my action. That was my minion. And now I'm going to draw 2.
Draw a 2. Okay. Let's see.
I like this. Werewolves have been pretty fun.
Wolves are pretty strong. Okay. I'm going to start off by... I'm going to play a librarian. And she has the talent of I may discard a madness card to draw a card. So I'm going to go ahead and use that talent.
Okay.
Bam. And draw a card. And then I still have an action. What action am I going to do? I will play Things Best Not Known. This is a special little action, and what it does is, before a base scores, choose a minion there. Draw up to 3 madness cards. That minion gets +2 power for each madness card you draw. So it's going to overload my hand with madness cards that, are going to bloat it up and only allow me to draw more cards usually, or just return back to the deck.
Now, you play that on the base, though. Does that mean I can also benefit from that?
No, that is my card.
Okay.
Yes.
He doesn't like to share.
No, I don't. Well, we're already sharing the Monkey Lab a lot. We're at 10 power there. We're almost halfway to breaking it.
Good, because that's my goal.
Yep. All right, back to you. I'm going to draw my 2 cards.
All right. Well, to make things simple, and as I drew more cards, I'm realizing the Cthulhu side of my werewolves are much more complicated and require a little bit of a long game.
Yes.
So it's not usually my preferred style, so I'm going to go straight up and add some more werewolves. This sucker, the Howler, not very strong base, but he's going to get a +2 power until the end of the turn.
Ooh, wow. So, doesn't this one... Oh, he's only till end of turn.
Right, so it seems like werewolves are really good by dropping them when they're strongest.
Yes.
But for the early turn, really good. Long term, a little less powerful.
And there are cards that allow you to play extra minions in a turn, so getting multiples of those and having them really, really strong when you first play them is really nice.
But they definitely are my easier creature or minions to work with, where some of these Cthulhuine minions... Is that the minion card?
Yeah,
minion guys.
Cards are just referred to as minions or actions, and you are also just playing the minions of Cthulhu.
All right, so to make things a little easier for you all to understand is the Cthulhu cultists I will be utilizing, not just my minions. That way, I can figure how cool I am.
Yes.
I get one action, though, and these ones are strange, bizarre, and intriguing. How about this one? No, that one can't be played yet. So we will do this one because I can play it. Cthulhu says, it begins again.
Ooh.
I'm going to shuffle any number of my action cards from my discard pile, and I'm going to pile them into my deck.
Yeah.
So I only have 2.
Yeah, you get them right back into your deck.
So let's
nice,
do that now.
efficient.
And I get to do this before I draw 2.
Yeah.
But we're going to go ahead and let Kadrin go next.
All right.
To
So
slow
what's
down
the
this
power
pace.
we're looking at right now? We're at 12 power on that base.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what I can do about that.
Smash.
So what we're going to do Oh. Okay. So we are at 12. Can we get 11 power down there?
Oh, cool card. Okay.
This is where we're going to be doing like a cut.
So we're doing a lot of reading right now for your pleasure.
Okay. So.
Wave your hands here.
Whoa!
Man, that Cthulhu wormhole.
Yeah, right? Okay, so we're going to go ahead. I'm going to play Jason because he's, of the Argonauts.
Oh.
And what he allows me to do is he has an ongoing effect. After the first time you play an action each turn, choose a base. All of your minions there gain +1 power until the end of turn.
Uh-oh.
So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to play Favor of Aphrodite. So that's an action. It's going to give both my minions +1 power there.
Okay.
And what it does is allows me to play an extra minion.
Uh-oh.
Yep. So right now this base is at, we've got 10, 16, 17, 18. So we need to get 5 more power there.
He says that like he has it up his sleeve.
We're actually really close. I think I just messed up by...
I hope so.
Well, let's go. Actually, no, we can do this.
Let's see what it is.
So, no, I have to play a minion. Oh, no. I think I messed up. Okay. Well, we are going to go ahead and, since we played Jason, we're going to play Argonauts.
Perfect.
And what that does is I trigger all abilities that would trigger from you playing an action.
Oh,
Special, anytime that you can play an action, I can play this card instead. So what it's going to do is it's going to trigger my Jason ability again. And what that does is going to give all of my dudes another +1. So Jason and the Librarian are going to go up to 6. Argonaut himself is going to be a 3. So that's going to be 15 power right there. Plus another 6. We have... Actually, I think I did break it. So we have 6, 12... 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So that's enough to break this base. Just enough. I apparently am able to do math.
yay!
Yay! Okay, and so what's going to happen is I do have the special ability here, and you also have a special ability as well, where this is going to allow me to draw up to 3 madness cards, and each time I do that, it's going to give me +2 power to one of my minions. To each, yes. Yep.
And then for mine, to remind folks, before the base is scored, I may draw a madness card. This minion gets +2 power until the end of the turn. It seems kind of a weird power once it's already broke. Do minions stay?
No, they don't stay unless otherwise specified. But what it does, it's an ability to let you power up your minion to try to get to being the first place on that base. So you get the more points before it actually breaks.
So I could have utilized an ability to cause it to happen. It wasn't
Well, so
triggered?
this is actually something you could do right now.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you, it's useless.
All right.
It's absolutely useless because even if you were to get that +2 power, that would bring you up to a total power of 10. And I already have 15 on the board right now there.
Oh, and I don't get enough actions because it's breaking now.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and break this base. I'm going to go ahead and grab all of my cards because I'm not able to keep any of them. And, so another thing that actually didn't matter. Our minions get +1 power anyways whenever we play an action that targets them on this base. We didn't play any, didn't matter. So I'm going to go ahead and take all of mine, put them in the discard pile. I'm going to help you out with yours and do the same. And I'm going to break this base. And what this is going to do is I'm going to get 4 points right now. A 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4.
Tootsie Pop.
Yep.
I'm going to steal 2 because that's how us cultist rolls.
Yes. And then this one is going to be discarded right there. And now it's going to be replaced with Secret Volcano Headquarters. Yeah, this one only needs 18 to break, 4, 3, 2 for the points. Before this base scores, all players reveal the top cards of their deck, play all revealed minions here. So what that's going to happen, that's going to let us do is get that little extra bit of power in case we do have some minions on top of our deck. Nice. Try to steal the extra points.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I really like that card.
Yes. All right. Now that's the end of my turn. I'm going to draw my 2 and pass it back to you.
Appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Now, it looks like I only have 1 minion to really start doing some mischief. So let's see if I can do it. Since I like that card so much, I will jump on it early.
All right.
So I'm going to play the Servant of Cthulhu. He has a talent. Destroy this minion and place an action card from your great discard pile on top of your deck.
Yeah.
So he's kind of going to be cool, just giving me points. But if I had him last turn, I could have gotten rid of him to at least get me some useful resources.
Yes. Get a little bit of recursion going.
So for now, though, I definitely want to play this at a base. I need to get some points. So let's play this at Asylum. So this is my action. It's called the Altar of Cthulhu. Play it at a base. Whenever you play a minion here, you may play an action or an extra action this turn.
Ooh.
Now, something I just realized is I probably could have played an action first.
Yeah. Well, so what you could have done is you probably could have played this, play this one here, and got another action.
Well, I'm going to play where it is now, because for some reason I thought you had to play a minion first and not an action.
Whichever order you like.
Well, perfect. So, nonetheless, this will set me up pretty nicely next turn, and I'm going to draw 2 cards.
All right. So you want to fight there. I am going to... I'm going to let you go there. I don't care. I don't care.
You shouldn't.
I don't even care.
Yeah, do what you got to do.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to start going for this factory. How I'm going to do that. There's amazing things there. If I go all in there and you just don't even touch it, I'm at a lot of points.
No, I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah. So I've got a Spartan because I still have Greek heroes here. And what it does is I place a +1 power counter on this minion after the first time you play an action on your turn.
Okay.
So he's just a base 3, but guess what? It's time to play an action and drop my cards. Doop-a-doop-a-doo.
You can do both in this game.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I am going to play... Yep, I'm going to go ahead and play Gate to the Beyond on the factory. And what that does is I play this on a base. I get a talent, which allows me to draw a card, draw a Madness card. You may play an extra minion here. So I'm going to go ahead and take that up. I'm going to go ahead and draw a Madness card.
All right.
And I'm going to play a minion there.
And he gets buffed, yes?
Yes, because I played an action this turn, I get to go ahead and do that. And you know what? My hand is pretty good on stuff right now. So I'm going to go ahead and play a Psychologist here.
Okay.
And what that's going to allow me to do is I may return a Madness card from my hand or discard pile to the Madness deck. Oh, so that's one thing. We've been discarding our Madness cards back to the pile here. So I've already used 2 of them. Yeah. And have you used any?
I have not. Maybe?
Okay.
I have one in my hand, so probably not.
I don't think you've used one yet. Yeah. So what that allows us to do, what we didn't realize is that Madness goes into your discard pile when you use them. So that way when you have to reshuffle, it's going to bloat your deck and kind of carry it down and make you draw into Madness cards instead of any of the other better cards you could have. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take up that ability. I'm going to go ahead and take one of the Madness cards that I did discard earlier and put it back into the deck. Ooh. All right. So I've got 7 power worth of characters there. I'm going to pass it back to you and draw 2 cards.
Well, thank you. Well, it definitely seems you're doubling down pretty handily over there.
Yes.
Though I would like to snag some of these points since they're pretty low pretty quickly. Now, this is going to get me an extra action turn, right?
Yes.
All right. So let's go ahead and start there with a minion and see where it goes for me. So I have a few to choose from. One's already on this field. All right, so let's go ahead and play this sucker. The Cult is chosen. Before the base is scored, you may draw a Madness card.
Oh, it's the same one before.
Yes.
Nice.
So he'll help me claim that base a little bit later, but that's going to get me another action, yep?
Yes.
All right, let's go ahead and do those, because those ones are really cool.
So this is your free action.
All right. So my free action is actually... No. Well, yeah, no.
Decisions.
There are some hard decisions. All right. Okay. So I get 2.
You get 2.
All right. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna play. The seal is broken.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna draw a Madness card.
Oh, you just straight up get 1 victory point.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Huh. Shenanigans.
Then, with my official action for the turn, I'm going to play... Oh, no, I like that one a lot, but here it is. The Madness Unleashed. Oh. I discard any number of Madness cards, up to 2. Or I'm going to play my 2.
Yep.
And now, for each one discarded, I may draw a card and then play an extra action.
Oh, that's shenanigans. So you get 2 more actions?
Yeah.
Holy crud.
You're welcome.
Well, you know what? After that ridiculous first turn I had, I guess this is acceptable.
Okay, this is weird, so I'm playing it. All right, this guy looks kind of like a Cthulhu face.
Oh, stop. No. Get out of the lab. Get out of the lab.
Let's see what we got here. We got a Star Spawn of Cthulhu. He has a trait that I place a madness card from your... Oh, this is from my hand. So this is
you just got rid of him, yeah.
Yeah, oh well. So...
Well, also, that card, did that allow you to play extra actions, not minions?
Oh, then that was an illegal move anyway.
Yes.
Then my extra actions, because I do have them...
Yes.
should be... Nope. Maybe. Yes.
Yes, no, maybe so?
A little bit. So we're going to play Corruption, which I pulled out of my discard pile earlier.
No,
I'm going to choose the Spartan. Bye, Spartan.
Fine. It's not really fine, but fine.
And I get to draw a Madness card, which was a trigger for the Star Spawn, which I can't use now.
Yes, you still have one more action to play.
Great, and I do have one more action. Is this appropriate?
You always just play the Madness. Are you going to destroy my Psychologist too?
Whispers of Darkness.
What?
I draw a Madness card.
Okay.
Then you may play 2 extra actions.
You know what? I think it's time for a bathroom break. All right, go ahead and do your stuff. There we go.
That was weird. All right, so my first action.
My mind was racing.
How fast?
Something like that.
Okay.
It's rolling around at the speed of sound.
I got myself a Star Spawn Cthulhu monster, which you might have seen earlier.
Oh, you can actually use it this time.
Of course, I actually want to compete for some of those points that you might be stealing.
I'm not stealing, I'm earning them.
All right, I can place a Madness card from my hand and give it to my player. Normally, I think that's a good tactic. In this scenario, it's probably going to be bad, but here's a card.
Thank you. Thank you.
On the plus side, I'm going to use him as a chew toy.
What?
I choose one of his minions and I destroy the minion with a lower power than your own minion.
Okay, so currently that is only going to be the Psychologist.
Hey, that's still a good chunk.
That's still 4. Yes, you're right.
Nom.
Bye, Psychologist. Go get a real degree.
It's true.
I'm sorry. That was mean.
Well, we don't have to be nice and smash up.
Right?
Looks like I didn't have any real cool shenanigans, so we're going to stop my turn there. I'm going to take 2, and then it's yours.
Okay, so back to me. So we have a total of 15 power on that base.
Only 10 more to go.
That's interesting, because I'm going to start playing some cards. First one I'm going to play is another Argonaut.
I don't like where this is going.
So this Argonaut is automatically going to trigger Odysseus.
Okay.
That's going to allow me to put another counter on Argonauts.
Fair enough.
I'm going to go ahead and draw a Madness card to allow myself to play another minion.
Well, now you have all the madness.
I have a lot of Madness. I'm going to break my maximum hand size at this point.
Yes.
And I believe the rules say that I'm not allowed to discard Madness cards when I'm discarding down to 10.
Well, we're going to play it that way because that's what we just said.
Yes. So I'm kind of really pushing the limit here. I'm going to play Researcher.
Okay.
And what it's going to do is I may draw a Madness card. May. May is the operative word, and I'm going to take it up on that. I'm not going to draw a Madness card.
You don't want...
Nope.
No?
Nope.
You got to collect
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Okay. So that now puts me at 5, 10, 13, 14, 15 here, along with your 5. And so I haven't played an action card yet.
Uh-oh.
I have an action card to play, and that action card is going to be Favor of Zeus. And what that does...
Are you telling me it's going to be...
No. That's impressive enough.
Right.
This is more impressive. Reduce the breakpoint of a base by 5 until end of turn.
That is so Zeus.
Yes. Just like, know what? I want it now.
Yeah.
So that's going to reduce the breakpoint of this factory here down to 20. And because I played an action, Odysseus is also going to trigger again. Put another counter there on Argonauts. So we have a grand total of 5, 10, 14, 15, 16, 21, and the base breaks at 20.
Perfect.
Yep, and this base is special. If you remember, when this base scores, the winner gets +1 VP for every 5 power that player had at this base.
So you're going to get an additional 3?
So I'm getting 2 plus 3. Yes, exactly. I have 16 power there. Yeah. So I'm going to get 5. Ooh, look at that. 5.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna get
5.
I'm gonna get a number 2. I'm gonna get a number 2. No, I actually
you get 2.
I'm gonna get
you
2.
Get a number 2.
You get 2.
You can get a number 2, and that number's 2.
All right, that put me at a total of 5.
Yes. I'm at 9. That means I'm only 6 away from winning.
Oh, shoot, you're right.
Yes.
I better get on this game.
All right. Get rid of that Cthulhu. Get rid of that servant.
Oh,
He's gone.
He'll be back.
He's gone.
Yeah.
He might. And our new base is the Gray Opal. It's a pirate ship.
Okay.
Yes. After this base scores, all players other than the winner may move a minion from here to another base instead of the discard pile.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, that's actually really nifty. It's actually kind of interesting. It is a low point kind of base, especially if you're not winning there.
Yeah.
But it does give you some
Wiggle room to capture some other stuff.
and gives you more longevity where your minions, last longer.
You mean like the few I have going on here?
I've really not cared about those at all.
I noticed.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead, and I do have, 8 cards in hand. I'm going to draw my 2 and not discard down. That's handy.
Oh, that's just wrong.
Yes.
Okay, not helpful. Oh, that's super good. All right, I'm going to bank on something else. So let's
You
go
gonna
ahead.
bank?
Yeah, I'm gonna bank. Gonna bank
this way?
Oh, all right. Well, let's play with the game's key mechanic right now for this
Smash
particular
up?
one. Nope.
Okay.
Madness. So I need some card draw,
Okay.
which is pretty cool.
This goes here, remember?
I didn't. So luckily, you remembered.
Yes. Because I'm not quite entirely mad yet.
You did it for chaos.
I only have 3 madness cards in my hand.
Yes, but I actually was able to get my 2 minions I was looking for. So
We're going
what
to
I'm
play
gonna
1.
do-
You can play 1.
Well, I'm going to play one unless I have some kind of shenanigans.
Shenanigans are not enjoyed.
All right.
Wait, how can you play shenanigans? Did you bring your pieces of flair?
I did.
Oh.
I just didn't bring them up to the
Okay.
table to show you. It's in the back.
You're required to wear 12 pieces of flair.
Just 12?
12. You're required to wear 12. You can
Minimum.
wear more.
Yeah.
It's your choice. We're giving you the option to express yourself.
Appreciate
And
that.
whether or not you want to express yourself, that's all on you. We're giving you the choice.
That's always nice.
Yeah.
Just like I choose to play the Servant of Cthulhu on this location. Let's go ahead and condense them since it's a
Yes.
repeat. And it's also going to allow me to trigger a action.
Yep, whenever you play a minion here, you may play an extra action that turn. So you have 2 actions available to you.
Okay. Well, I'm only going to utilize one of them. This is really weird. All right. So we're going to play another one on this new location. So when I play it on a base, it's ongoing. At the end of every turn, if any one player minions here was destroyed, I gain a victory point.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty neat, right?
I'm staying away from there.
I know.
Yep.
And then I get 1 extra action, which weirdly enough I might not be taking. Because okay, we are going to take it. My last one's going to be the Whispering of Darkness, which is going to allow me to draw a Madness card, and then I gain 2 more actions.
Yep.
I'm going to use the Madness card to grab 2, and then I have 1 more action.
See what you got.
Which 4 actions?
Hey, guess what? You can play one.
Play the best where you have at least 1 minion and start the turn. Blah, 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 the bottom of the deck. Swap these. Whoa! Okay. Well, luckily we took a small time warp.
Yes.
I will not be using that action just yet, but I will let you know it's going to happen.
It's a doozy.
I believe I get to draw 2 cards, and it's your turn.
All right. You know what? I'm still feeling a little mad.
Oh no!
It's a little interesting. We're gonna have to try to solve that. We're gonna start by playing a Spartan over here on the Gray Opal.
That doesn't feel very mad.
You know what? It doesn't, because I haven't played the card that helps. Because Jinkies allows me to return 2 Madness cards from my hand or discard pile to the Madness deck, and I'm going to choose my hand.
You would do that.
There we go. So I got rid of 2 of the 3 Madness cards I had in my hand. I also played a action card, the first action card I played in a turn. So Spartan here, boop, gets +1.
Are you feeling a little bit better now?
A little bit.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. I care.
Yes. Frontal lobes is still a little puffy. Yeah. I'm going to draw my 2 cards. I'll pass it back to you.
Appreciate it. Well, luckily I still have a minion, so let's go see if we can't trigger one of these.
Okay.
There's some weird stuff. Is that the one where I play my minion and I get something cool?
No, this is at the end of your turn. If you destroy an enemy minion there, you get a +1 victory point.
Oh, perfect.
So I'm staying away from there.
All right, well, then I'm going to keep kind of break this one at the moment.
The Asylum.
So we're going to go ahead and place a werewolf. He's actually going to get a +2 power until the end of turn. It's kind of a werewolf theme thing.
Yeah.
And it's also before the base is scored.
Yes.
Oh, wait, no, this just happens when that triggers. So right before the base is scored, he gets buffed?
Yes, exactly. So that's another one. It's because you have a common theme of... So your werewolves are either buffed this turn they come out.
Yeah.
Also, your Cthulhu's and some of my cards as well have the ability to buff themselves as the base is breaking to get some bonus points to see if you can kind of edge out to become number 1 or number 2 on their base.
It's super weird, but also really funny.
Yes. It makes your opponents have to think because if they're not paying attention to the text box on the card, they're going to be caught completely by surprise by something like that.
Huh. These are some really nice cards.
Yes.
Each of your minions with 4 or more. Okay, so
and so you do have an extra action now.
I have, yeah. So a total of 2.
Yes.
And a lot of these are just not that useful for the situation. So when that happens, is it best to just pass?
I suppose so. If you just want to save your cards for later and draw a couple more.
Well, that's the problem. Is like none of these really will affect you in the way to maximize my.
Well, because mind you, I only have 1 minion on the field right now because I've scored 2 bases.
True.
Yeah.
All right, I think I'm going to pass and see if the next turn's a little bit more lucrative for me.
All right, draw your cards.
Thank you.
Okay, so now, let's see. I'm going to keep on going over here on the Gray Opal. I'm going to play my big Miskatonic University card, and that is Professor. And what Professor does is, he has the talent. I may discard a Madness card. If I do, I may play an extra action and or minion.
That seems
It's really strong. Yes. So I'm gonna play him right here on the Opal. So we have a total of 9 power there. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play another Jinkies.
Okay.
So this time I'm gonna take 2 cards from my discard pile and put them back into the Madness deck. So there we have 1 and a 2. And so that way they're not gonna gum up my deck when I do have to reshuffle. Then I'm gonna go ahead and discard a Madness card. Because I still have 1 left in my hand, that's going to allow me to play an extra minion or an extra action.
Now, what's neat about that compared to the 2 Cthulhu decks, it seems like you have a much better way of managing your madness in a productive way.
Yes, exactly. And I did actually just realize that I want to show this because I didn't realize you could do something like this in this game, but I actually have an infinite combo.
Oh, I don't like the sound of this.
Yes. It doesn't actually do anything.
Oh, good.
Because I have Favor of Hades in my hand.
Okay.
So it's actually not an infinite combo. I'm completely lying. I'm going to back up a little bit.
He's going to back up.
Yes. So I played the Professor right there.
Oh.
Allows me to discard a Madness card and take an extra action. And so, what am I going to do now? So, we're going to go ahead and take the extra minion. And we're going to go ahead and play this minion right here on Asylum. No. So at least I will get 1 point when you do break that one. Because you're only 3 away now from breaking it.
That sounds fair.
Yep. And so that allows me to trigger all abilities that would be triggered by playing an action. And let's see. I don't believe it would apply to this because it only cares about the first time that you play an action. I've already gotten that one. So I'm going to say that doesn't work, and I'm going to go ahead and end my turn and draw my 2 cards.
Seems fair. Now, you said we are only 2 points away?
3, I believe, because we're at 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 right here. So 13. We're 3 away.
And so, and then right before this breaks, this will get buffed.
Yes, but you have to at least meet the 16 first before he gets that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do, potentially, is that would do that, where I could get maybe have these 2 kill each other. That would drop it down to 11.
So right now we're at 13. So if you wanted to use these guys' abilities,
9 maybe.
Yeah, for each, if you use both of them, it would break it down to 9.
Okay, that would be boosted. That won't give me enough. So that's not going to help me too much right now. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do, before we do any of that craziness, I'm going to play this on a minion.
Oh.
So
Moon Touch.
Moon Touch. If this minion has the higher power here, draw a card.
It does have the highest power there. So you get to draw a card.
I appreciate it. Oh, this would have been helpful earlier. All right. So now what we're going to do And I gotta, since I played that was an action, so I need to play a creature.
Yes.
Now, here we go. So I can't play him. Oh, now I might be able to do it. All right, so if I kill these two, using his unique cultist power, that's going to remove 4 from the field, right?
Well, how are you killing my guy?
The cultist, right? Doesn't he kill people? Oh, no.
He returns a card from your discard pile back on top of your deck.
I keep thinking I have the combo, but I'm always missing a step.
Yes.
Okay. Do I have that in my hand? A kill, destroy a minion with lower. Okay, so choose one of your minions.
We still have to play a minion.
I do.
You don't have any actions yet.
And that's going to cause the chain reaction before any of that happens.
Yes, if you have a minion that has at least 3 power and you play them here, it will trigger breaking the asylum.
Okay. Well, it looks like you're going to get a free point because I don't have a way to get around it. And I only have to do 3 points, you said?
Yes.
Okay, then I will play my smaller guy. Boom.
Now, we've been forgetting about Asylum. You just played a minion there. Is there a Madness card you would like to return from your hand to the Madness deck?
No, I'm actually mad free.
Oh, there you go. Cool. Okay, so that means that we only have one. No, this one. Yeah, we're breaking the Asylum.
True.
Asylum's breaking. So I don't believe that anything here triggers. He triggers because he's about to break the thing.
Yep.
And then this one is, so you're going to go ahead and get 3 points.
All right.
I'm going to get my 1, which I will go ahead and trade these for to get another 5.
Ooh.
Yes. And then this guy gets discarded and take all that over.
No.
Boop. And our new base.
I get an action.
Well, we get a new base first.
Oh, that's fair.
Yes. Our new base is the portal room.
I like the sound.
The winner takes an extra turn after the current turn ends, but you'll notice that the winner only gets 2 points.
Yeah.
Second place gets 3. So they get more points, but they don't get the extra turn.
What was this all my take? I could use this right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Too bad. So sad.
Well, I still have my what is it over there? My secret volcano.
Yes.
Okay. So you're pretty heavily down.
This
on
guy's
the
missing
boat.
that.
So now I'm sad.
He's missing that just because turn I played him, he got a counter. The turn afterwards, I played the professor and played an action. So there we go.
Okay. So this actually will let me get. That's interesting. It's true. I'm just looking at all my discard. Look at it.
That's a lot of madness.
Ooh, what's this one again? Oh yeah, he's a beefier one.
You're a teenage wolf.
Yeah. Oh, that's an interesting quick buff. So what do we have right here?
So what we currently have 10 power on the board there.
Mm-hmm.
That only needs 17 to break. And that one is after this one scores, whoever's not in first place gets to move their minions to a different base.
Okay.
At least 1 minion.
All right. Well, let's see if I got a cool combo right here. I'm gonna grab one of each.
Okay.
He's raw big. Okay. So with my last action, I was going to play. Where is it? Ritual by Force. It allows me to place any number of minions with power of 3 or less and put them on top.
Oh, okay. It's not just going onto a base. I was worried.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, what is this?
Wrong game.
Yeah.
All right. And that was my last action. Now, at the end of my turn, I draw 2.
Yes. Okay.
3, 4,
let's see.
5, 6, 7.
3, 4, 5. I'm taking that boat.
Oh no, not my boat.
I'm taking that boat.
I thought I had.
You have no claim to that boat, sir.
I thought I had another turn.
You have no claim to that boat because I'm going to start off by playing another Spartan.
Uh-oh.
And that Spartan has the same ability of place 1+1 power counter on him the first time I play an action on a turn.
Okay.
And my first action this turn is going to be another favor card. We saw Favor of Zeus. Now we're going to see Favor of Ares.
That's
and what this does is one of your minions gets +3 power until the end of turn. So boop, boop, and we get +3 power that we'll go ahead and give to this Spartan right here.
Okay.
So that's going to give him 3 + 3 + 1, which is 7, +6, 13, +5, 18. One more than enough to break the gray opal.
And my favorite part.
Yeah.
I get nothing. And
You get nothing, and you get no extra bonus of having second place and being able to move a minion.
Right. Exactly. And which minion will you be moving?
I don't get to move because I'm winning.
Oh, I would gotta move it.
You would have gotten to move one of your minions. Only the people that don't win there get to move their minion.
Oh, I feel really stupid now.
Yep. Well, you didn't know that I was able to play 7 power worth of minions on my turn.
That's true. And I was lacking minions, hence why I went to go searching for them.
Yes. So I'm going to go ahead and discard all of these boyos.
All right.
I'm going to claim 3 more points, which means I only need 2 more to win.
So basically, any place we're fighting over will pretty much end the game?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Antarctic base. This one, players cannot play more than 1 minion on this base each turn. Makes us play fair. Makes us play very fair, but it also is really, really valuable at 5 points for whoever wins there.
Okay. That's pretty neat.
All right. So I'm going to draw my 2 cards at the end of my turn and pass it back to you.
All right. I think I'm going to start going after my volcano, only because it seems important for me to try to get some easy points, and I know you're not going to want to go over there.
Correct. Because you're just going to nuke whatever I try to play there.
Pretty much. So let's go to this card. Okay, so let's go ahead and put a fatty there. Got a 5. It is a pack alpha. He has a special rule that he's actually going to get to boost also at the end, right before we score it.
Right.
So it's just another one of those real finisher cards.
Like if we're actually like really, really fighting over that place, it's just enough to give you that edge over to win.
Okay, now I want to do... Okay, just because I don't have any other productive actions, I'm going to buff this guy.
Ooh.
So he's no longer basically able to be destroyed.
What?
Yeah, it's called Unstoppable.
Well, that sounds appropriate.
Yeah. So I have an Unstoppable Pack Alpha. He's just ready to rampage.
That seems really strong.
I hope so.
Okay.
Now I'm going to draw 2 cards and let you go.
Yes. So I am going to bring back a blast from the past, and I'm going to play a Jason here in the portal room. And his ability is, after the first time I play an action each turn, choose a base. All my minions on that base gain +1 till end of turn.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And then I do have an action to play, and that action will be... That action is going to be to play special. I'm going to play Argonauts as an action, because he has the special rule that says anytime you can play an action, you can play this card instead. He's going to go ahead and trigger Jason's ability, so everything here is going to get +1. So that means it's going to be a total of 8. Doesn't actually matter, but both of them are there.
So you're telling me this side is mostly the Greeks?
This is the Greeks. So we've gone through a bit of the Miskatonic. You saw my professors, you saw my students. We had some Jinkies moments, and we're doubling down on these Greek heroes.
I'm digging the Greeks. They seem to be fairly efficient.
Yes. What do we have here?
Something hopefully terrible.
Ooh, it is terrible for you.
It always is.
All right, back to you.
Let's hope. Let's see what I got. I need to drop something incredibly helpful. Okay, that triggers only when the base is about to score, so that doesn't help me too much. Okay. Let's go ahead and drop a minion. Start to see if we can't claim a little bit on this one. So he's the same cultist we've seen before, Super Cthulhu. He's going to potentially give me a chance to get an extra action in a bit by destroying him.
Yeah, you bring back an action that you've already used back on top of your deck.
Yeah. So not my favorite card right now, but let's see what else I can play to try to deny you at least another turn of heavy boosting.
Yes. All right, so you still have your action for your turn. What are you going to play?
I'm going to play Marking Territory.
What does that card do?
Well, when you play it on the base, ongoing on the start of the turn, let me just read it real easy. If you have more total power here than the other player, which is none at the moment, I'm going to reduce the base's breaking point to 0. That's how us werewolves roll.
I mean, that's terrible.
Wait, you don't seem...
Is it my turn?
1.
Okay, it's my turn.
2.
Okay, so on my turn, you know what? This is hard. This is difficult.
Yeah, it is.
I need to play for the long game here.
Better.
So I'm going to go ahead and play this Psychologist right here and remove this Madness card from my discard pile back to the madness deck. So that way when I have to reshuffle my deck, I won't be subjugated to having tons of madness in this deck.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
And you know what? What else am I? You know, let's keep playing this long game because I'm gonna play Favor of Hades.
Okay.
And what this does is I get to place an action card from my discard pile into my hand.
This seems fun.
Yeah, this is a good card.
What do you got?
This is a nice card. We're gonna go ahead and I like Favor of Zeus.
Huh.
Yeah, that one's the one that reduces the break point by 5.
Huh.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and go to your turn.
Oh, good.
Hey, guess what? I win.
What? Why? Wait, no.
So, I don't think you caught on to this, but marking territory is going to break this base because you still have more power than I have there.
I do.
And so you're going to get 4 points.
I am.
Congratulations.
Yeah, right?
I'm going to get 3 points, though, and win the game because I'm going to be at 16. Yep. He's doing some math. He's looking at no.
You can't just...
So we're gonna show how many points I have right here. We have a 5, another 5 because those are beautiful 5s.
Mm-hmm.
We have a 1, and a 1, giving me 13. So I needed 2 to win, and you just gave me 1, 2, and 3.
It's okay. It's okay.
So that gives me
Because
16.
I had 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna get myself 4
Yeah.
at 12, and then I get extra victory points for.
Well, no, because you're not destroying my characters.
But they're going away, aren't they?
They're going away, but you didn't destroy them.
But I could have gotten.
No, I win.
Oh.
I win.
Oh.
I win.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah. Enjoy that. You have to have something good happen to you today.
It is good.
Yes. What are you drinking today, by the way?
Oh, this one is the brown ale.
Yes. Actually, I think that one picked up a couple of bronze, some awards. I picked up a couple of them in International Beer Fest.
So we're
That's
talking
really
about
nice.
third praise style bronze.
Yes.
It's definitely a nice color.
Yes.
It's gonna soak up my sorrow.
All right. And that's Smash Up.
Smash! No!